guys! So in today's video, I am doing another festival inspired makeup tutorial. These are some of my favorite videos to film. You guys might know I love makeup more than anything, and I especially love doing festival makeup. It's just, you can be so creative with it. I get to have a lot of fun with color, and I've been to my fair share of festivals, so I also like to include a lot of tips on like how to keep your makeup lasting all day long when you're out in the sun, you're dancing, you're sweating. So I have a bunch of tips. I have some skincare tips in here as well. Again, I'm really trying to focus lately on skincare, especially to protect your face, your body when you're out in the sun all day at a festival. And today I was really inspired by Hard Music Festival, which is coming up this weekend. And unfortunately I'm not going this year, but I did want to do a makeup look for it because I know a lot of people are headed there and the lineup looks absolutely sick. So I'm doing a Hard inspired makeup tutorial today. I got some new palettes that I'm excited to play with, and a few of my favorite products I picked out here. I got some gems we're gonna be playing with and some glitter. It's not a festival makeup tutorial without some glitter. You guys, if you want to stick around, I'm gonna show you how to go from this to this. Glowy, fun, bright, colorful festival makeup. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys in here. I am gonna be playing with the Honey palette from Colourpop. I just got this. You guys, look how fun that is. I never use yellows on my channel, and I've been seeing everyone use this. I'm so excited. And then I also got the Through My Eyes palette from Colourpop. Again, these are both like really affordable palettes. How gorgeous is that? Oh my god. So I might dip into this a little bit, but the star of the show is gonna be the Honey palette. I am gonna go do one eye off camera just to figure out what I'm gonna be doing, and then I'll come back and we'll finish the other eye together. So I'm glad I did that off camera, because it's not that this was tricky, but I sort of was figuring out what I was doing, and it ended up being a little bit more mustardy yellow than bright yellow, but it's still really, really pretty. So I'm gonna show you guys how I worked with this palette. Actually, to start off, I used the Through Your Eyes, and I'm going in with Sandalwood here, which is just like a really nice neutral color. No, I'm not. I forgot to put concealer on. Whoops. I put concealer down as my base first, just to cancel out veins and everything. And then I just took a little bit of whatever translucent setting powder you have, set that in place. All right, now we're actually going in with Sandalwood. So I'm just using a nice like fluffy brush and just applying this lightly in the crease area and just buffing that out. This is pretty much gonna be covered because I just want it to just be like a transition. Next up, we're going in with this palette. So I might do things a little bit differently, but essentially, what did I do next? I'm gonna try using Sweet Spot, this super, super bright yellow, again on a crease brush. And I really like built this color up. I'm sort of going over exactly the same spot in my crease and just really bringing that up and buffing it in. I feel like this is such a fun palette because, like, I don't know, a lot of people don't really wear yellow, but for summer, this would be so cute. So I'm really just like buffing that in and building it up. This is my third time dipping in here, and I'm really going in the inner corner because I sort of did a halo eye. So we're really buffing that up and bringing it out. And I'm gonna take a little bit more, and now I'm really gonna go on my outer corner and my inner corner and sort of like pack that color on. Because this is pretty much the brightest yellow in the palette, so we're gonna end up like darkening this, and I want it to have like its moment. Now I went in with Oh Behave, this color. It's a little bit darker than this one, and then I'm sort of gonna mix these two a little bit, but we'll go in here first. Oh Behave. And I'm putting that right on the outer corner and packing that on. These definitely seem, the color is really pretty, but look, it just builds up really well. So definitely layer this. And I'm gonna go in the inner corner again because we're doing like a halo eye, which just means that the shimmer is just gonna be right in the center, so. Yeah, see, I think I went in with the darker colors in the other eye too soon instead of building up the brighter yellows, so this eye might end up being a brighter yellow than the other one, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna take a smaller definer brush, and I'm gonna go in with Totally Buggin' and Buzzkill, the two darkest colors. That's literally the darkest in this palette, so that doesn't give you much room to work with here. We're just building that up. But as you can see, this is what I was noticing. Even as I layered it over these other colors, I didn't notice too much of a difference. Like, it doesn't even get that much darker. There's not too much. You would have to use like an actual brown from another palette if you want to go like really dark in the outer and inner corner. For the fun part, so this color is stunning. This color Sunburst. You can't see it, but it has almost like a bluish green shift. It's gorgeous on the eye. So I ended up spraying my brush a little, so you can use whatever spray you have. And then I just dipped in there. Oh, I just covered my mirror, shit. And I sort of just apply that to the center of the eye. And I'm just patting that on. It's so pretty and it's so bright. I absolutely love it. Then I'm actually gonna take my pinky and just apply that right against the lash line. And then I'm gonna take my little definer brush and I'm gonna dip into Totally Buggin' and Buzzkill the darker colors again and just go over the outer corner to blend everything in together. And I'll just take my pinky one more time, directly in the center. Then for right under my brow bone, I went back into the Through My Eyes palette, and then this color, Lucid. It is the most gorgeous champagne-y color. Oh my god, I love it. It's very bright. Oh god, it's so pretty. It's almost like a rose gold champagne. So cute. All right. Now to create a little bit more definition, I took a brown liner. Can you see how this is? This is Urban Decay. I think it's Corrupt. Yeah, whatever brown liner you have. And I just went over the about from the center of my eye out and just lined on the top there so that it would blend in with my lashes. That's it, just a nice little thin line. And then there's a little bit of fallout because that center color is shimmery, so I just take a wipe and I just wipe under my eye. This is why I do my shadow first, especially when it's a colorful look. Just creating a sharp line and getting any glitter off my face. All right, I'm gonna go pop my lashes on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so my lashes are on. These are the Kiss, I think, number 11s. I'm almost out of these. I'm obsessed. They're really affordable. They're from the drugstore. But one thing I did want to show you guys is when I put my lashes on, sometimes the glue sticks out or just sometimes you can see it pop out a little bit. So I always just take whatever like eyeliner pen I have and I quickly just draw right over the lash band to make sure that it's like totally, you know, blending in with my line here. So I'm just going to quickly do that. The eyes are done for now. We're gonna come back to those in a second. All right, I'm gonna zoom you back out a little bit. Okay, that should be good. So now we're gonna move on to the face and then we'll come back and like finish off the eyes in the end. One thing I did wanna say about Summer Festival, I always put on sunscreen on my body, on my chest, because your chest and your neck show your age as you get older. So I always wanna put like sunscreen on here to protect myself. So I just have like a body mist spray. Oh my God, I just shot that in my face. This is why I film stuff, so you can see how dumb I am. This comes out really strong too. I'm like move away from the camera. I'm gonna go down my arm because I have a tattoo there. Just rub that in. I'm actually going outside today. I'm going to a beer garden that's like right on the water in Jersey City. It's so freaking pretty. So I am gonna be sitting out in the sun all day. So I just want to make sure I'm nice and protected. We're also going to be putting on body glitter and stuff too. But anyway, that also gives you like such a nice glow. It's one of my tricks. So now for the face. So one primer that I've been using lately that I've been obsessed with, and I highly, highly recommend it. For music festivals, I also think, so I am on the drier to normal, especially in the summer skin type. However, this primer is really good for oily people too. It's the Unseen Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 40, water and sweat resistant from Supergoop. I'm obsessed with this. I just started using it recently. I am always trying to figure out how to protect my skin and have SPF in products without like necessarily having to put sunscreen on my face. Supergoop is an incredible brand. I'm actually an affiliate with them now, you guys. Yes, I just said those words. I was using, I'll show you in a little bit, another one of their products in one of my videos. They saw me using it and they were like, hey, would you want to work with us? And I was like, hell yes. Love their products. So anyway, they sent me this and I love it. So it's actually a primer. It's got a really nice gel consistency. It almost reminds me of some of the Smashbox primers. So I just put this in like my T-zone and then I rub this all over my face. It's kind of got that like silicone-y feeling. But I've worn this now a couple times and my makeup has like really lasted and I just feel good knowing that I have like an SPF in my skincare here. But like pores, what pores? Bye. So I'm gonna put a link below if you guys wanna check that out. Highly recommend that. Okay, what's next? All right, up next is foundation. Right now, I've been back in love with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. So I'm gonna put that on with a damp beauty blender. I'm just gonna give this one more spritz because it's been sitting here. And I just like to do a pump right on the beauty blender. Do another little pump. Beauty blender isn't my favorite. It's from Morphe. It's a little too hard for me, but still does the job. And then I still have some blemishes peeking through, so I'm gonna put a tiny bit more just where those are coming through. But the coverage of this is beautiful, and it's one of these foundations that just like sinks into my skin and it looks so natural and it doesn't look cakey. It just looks like your skin, but better. I love it. This one and the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation are my two favorites right now. Alrighty, next up I want to tan a little bit because that foundation might be starting to get a little light because I'm starting to get my summer tan. I'm going to use a Makeup Revolution foundation stick in F13, and I'm just going to contour around my face. All right, for concealer, I'm gonna go clean up my nose contour. Don't worry, I'm using the Naked Skin concealer from Urban Decay. This used to be one of my absolute favorites. This is in light neutral. I come right under my eye, sort of like fan that out. Ooh, this is a nice color on me right now. And then my chin, I'm gonna cover all my blemishes. Your girl is having some hormonal acne right now. Right down my nose. So I like to do one half and then I go in with the other half just in case it dries quickly. Full coverage, we're feeling good. Those colors look really nice together too. Okay, so now we gotta set this. So I'm actually gonna bake a little bit today because baking for me under my eyes for a festival is gonna like lock everything in. It's gonna keep it in place. I'm gonna use the COTY Airspun powder. This is an awesome powder. One thing I will say is if you use too much, I personally have noticed some flashbacks. So in photos, you gotta be careful. So I'm actually gonna just bake with this and I'm not gonna use too much under my eyes. This also smells like a grandma, so be forewarned, it has a very strong scent. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender and I'm just gonna pop that right under my eye. And I'm just gonna drag that down. And then whatever's left, I'll dip a tiny bit more and I'll do my forehead because my forehead tends to crease and gets a little bit oily. So I'm just gonna pat that in, and with whatever's left, I'm just gonna go over the rest of my face. I don't add any more, because again, I don't wanna like have flashback or light in my face too much. And then I'll take the other side, because this is still a little bit damp, and I'll just push that in. And then sometimes I get foundation in my hair, because I have dark hair, so I take my little wipe and I wipe off any foundation that's like on my sideburns or in my hairline. You'd be surprised, like, there definitely is some stuff that comes off, so. All right, so while that's baking, I'm gonna do my bronzer. I have powder everywhere now. What bronzer was I using? Oh, I'm gonna use the Park Ave Princess from Tarte. I haven't used this in a while, and this shit wasn't cheap. So we gotta start using it, it's beautiful. I have some bronze shades and some contouring shades in here, but I'm gonna dip into Carrot and a little of Princess Cut, and I'm just gonna pat that. I just like really lightly like dust it because this one is pretty pigmented. I go a little ham with bronzer, you guys. I'm a bronze ass bitch. And then I take my brush, where is it? And I'm gonna go into the contouring shade in here, and I just come down the sides of my nose. That's what I mean about this being pigmented, Jesus. You don't need a lot of this. And then I take my beauty blender, whoop, And I just sort of like go over that and blend it in so it looks a little bit more natural. Cool, and then I'm gonna dust away what's under my eyes, the bakage. And again, I take my beauty blender that's still a little damp and I just push that in under my eye just to make sure it's not too dried out. We need color back in our face. Oh, I'm gonna contour a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna take one of the matte shades in here. And then I'm gonna dip a beauty blender. I like that this has a nice harsh edge. I'm gonna dip it in the two like lighter shades here, very lightly. Just gonna come in and clean up under that contour. There's a nice little cut contour. Blush today, I wanted to go with something like really nice and warm because we've got the warm eyeshadow. So I'm using my Flower Beauty Flower Pot, and this is in the color Peach Primrose. It's so pretty. And I go a little ham with blush. I put it pretty high first on the outer portion of my face, and then I smile. And you want to put it at the top here because when you're not smiling and your face like sinks down, it'll still be right here. But if you put it too low, like here, and when your face comes down, your blush is going to be like down there. So I try and put it pretty high so you still get that nice little round sun-kissed cheek look. And I put a little on my nose. I feel like it just makes blush makes you look so alive. Okay, now I want to set everything before I put my highlighter on. I just bought a new bottle of the Milani Make It Last. This is unopened. I haven't even opened this yet. This is one of my favorite setting sprays of all time. It's from the drugstore. It's so good and it smells bomb. Your makeup will literally last all day long with this on. So we're gonna spray. Okay, so for brows, I'm just using my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pencil. I love this. All right, brows are done. So for highlighter today, I'm gonna use my Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia. Hopefully this isn't sold out again, but it's just absolutely stunning. And it's got the most gorgeous like champagne-y gold tint to it. Where's my freaking highlighter brush? Having issues today, guys. So I'm just gonna like douse myself in this. And I'm putting it on like the high points of my cheekbone there. And then I put a little like at the top of my forehead and above my brow. Oh yeah. Now we glowing. Cupid's bow. Little chin. God, this video is gonna be so long. I'm sorry, you guys. We're dipping back into the Honey palette, and I'm just gonna go to town on the lower lash line. I'm gonna start with my two darker shades, and then I'll blow it out with my lighter yellows. See, these are gonna be so light for the under eye. It's like crazy. And then I'm gonna take a really tiny liner brush and I'm gonna dip into Buzzkill and push that like up against my lash line. Cool, and then I wanna take a fluffier brush. I might just go back in with what I used originally, and I'm gonna go into the Oh Behave color in the center here. And really like smoke that out, take it up the outer corner here. Sort of connecting the bottom line with my outer corner on the top, so that it all blends in together. I feel like yellow is so different too. Like when I wear this out later, I feel like it's something that people would like look at and compliment because it's so different than what everyone else has. Again, I'm just one more time gonna dip into my pinky into that shimmery color and just make it pop one more time right in the center of my lid. I'm just making sure it's like nice and vibrant. Same thing with my inner corner. I'm actually gonna take that Sunburst color and put it on the inner corner. Ooh, yeah. Now we're talking. Do you see how freaking bright that is? Oh my God, this shift in this is so pretty. I'm actually gonna do a nude liner in the waterline because I don't wanna muddy this look at all. And a nude liner just makes you look like nice and awake, and it makes your eyes look nice and open. Okay, for lips, I wanna go nude, and I have a gloss here, so I'm gonna line with my Candy K lip liner from Kylie Cosmetics. This is my favorite shade. It was the first one I ever bought, and it's still my favorite. And then for lipstick, I have my Maybelline 650 Nude Embrace. This is one of my favorite nude lipsticks. those two paired together like really pretty. You could call it a day there if you want, but I just remembered I have her glosses and I have the Candy Cake gloss, so I'm gonna pop that on top. I like how pigmented these are. All right, and then to seal everything in one more time, again, I'm going in with the Super Goop product. This is the one that I was using in the video when they saw. It's one of my favorite tried and trues. It is a setting mist with SPF 50 in it. So again, if you don't want to spray your face with like a sunscreen, you can use a setting mist. This is the Defense and Refresh setting mist. This is the travel size. I have a full size one too. It smells awesome. You just shake it. And it's a super fine mist. So we're gonna go to town with this. And that is gonna set everything in place. It's gonna make it last long, and you just put SPF 50. So we've got primer, we've got setting spray, and we're all good. All right, to end this extremely long video, I wanted to do some chest glitter. Oh, let me show you the face all completed. Hold on. Ow. God, I'm a mess today. I love this look. I love how it came out. Okay, so to top all of this off, I wanted to put on a little chest glitter, and then I have some loose glitters here, and I also have a cream or a gel glitter as well. And so this is a body piece, a chest piece I got from Freedom Ravewear. I've used it before. I'm gonna put that right in the center. I also recommend, I did this for EDC, I put a little lash glue. That's why you can see some like black marks. So you can put a little lash glue, let it get a little sticky, and then you can stick it on. That way it'll like last all friggin' day long. But this is just such an easy way. You can just pop this on. I have a code with Freedom Ravewear. If you guys are interested, it's Emma Kapotes SL10. You get 10% off at checkout. Go pick up a bunch of face gems and body gems. I have like my whole collection is pretty much Freedom Ravewear. So after that, I just also bought the Colourpop. I bought a new one. This is their gel Glitterally Obsessed Body Glitter. This is in Disco Lady. I love this coloring. And then this is so easy to apply because it's gel, so I'm just gonna like go to town with this right now, and I'm just gonna put it around the chest piece. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm not a lefty, I am a righty. I'm gonna kind of come up under my collarbone, so if this is my collarbone, we're gonna come up under and on it to like really pop that out. Oh, that looks so good. Highlight those boobies. Ladies, do you see how easy that is to apply too? Like, don't have to worry about anything else, a base. It just is all in one concoction. So that's the little chest piece there. So you guys, this is the completed Hard Music Festival inspired look. I hope you guys liked watching me create this. I love festival makeup more than anything, like I said. I just have so much fun being colorful and just wearing things that I wouldn't normally wear on a typical basis. So if you guys enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I would absolutely love it if you guys share this video, come back, watch some more. I also have a weekly podcast called Rave Culture Podcast. It comes out every Wednesday. It's available on all listening platforms. And yeah, if you're into EDM, it's your weekly guide to the EDM community. I talk about music festivals, tips and advice, raver content, all kinds of things in the community. So if you guys are interested, definitely go check that out. There will be links down below along with all of the products that I am wearing today. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.